the cutest decor here. Hey friends, welcome back to my classroom and welcome to classroom setup day 1. Well, sort of. So I just had my last day of school yesterday and I am in today to get files done and stuff, to set August Victoria up for success. So no, we're not doing the bulletin board transformations and the deep dive into organization and cleaning yet. But we're gonna get started and just like I said, set August Victoria up for a good classroom setup then. So let's get to it. Now, if you're new here, I am Victoria. I am a 3rd grade teacher. This will be my 10th year of teaching. And this will be my 8th year in the same classroom. So we're not shaking things up too much, but we're gonna have some fun refreshing things along the way. I'm also a mom to 2 toddlers, and I am a wife to an amazing man battling colon cancer and a lot of other things as well. So let's get into classroom setup day 1. First, let me show you around what the current state is of the classroom, because like I said, yesterday was the last day of school. So we did a little cleaning, but I do have a little bit more to do. And let me show you around and just show you what was working, what are some things that we can maybe change up for next year, and so on. So when you walk in my classroom, I have this back bulletin board wall, and I love this wall. I'm putting up new borders next year, so that's why there's no borders here. But I know last classroom setup series, I put this yellow up and so many of you were not into it. I wasn't even sure I was into it, but I actually ended up loving it this year. So I have these Felt-Rite tiles. I'll link those down below if you're interested in them, with a code as well if it still works. And I love the Felt-Rite tiles. They just bring so much life to my classroom. So I love this wall, and I always have my back table where I meet with small groups, and I just use this as my desk. And that is going to stay there because I just love being able to look out at my classroom. It just works. Another thing that works and that I love, I love this reading sign here. I have my laptop cart here, thumbs up, and my library right here is really great here, but I still don't love the setup of it. So I'm gonna be playing around with that as we go on. I have some math manipulatives here, which I did like, and I have some indoor recess stuff right here, which I also loved, and I loved these bins. I'll link down some of my classroom stuff down below if you're interested in them. I have this whiteboards and clipboard setup that I really enjoyed having right here. And then in this space right here was my calm corner. I actually had a lot of posters and stuff that I'll probably put up later, but I want it to go with my new theme. So I loved the calm corner here as well. Up here, some more decorations, and then the front of my classroom gets to be a nice space that I don't really want to touch either. This year I got a standing desk. I'll link down below what I have. I am obsessed with it. I loved it so much. I love this stool. I think everyone should have a stool that they can just roll around the classroom and have the option to sit in, but it's like rolly and flexible. It just worked so well. And having a table at the front of my room was great for kids to work at if they wanted to work there. And then over here, I had my student supply center. It was great to have some seats down here, as well as have all of this shared student supplies here. And then over in this space, I had nurse stuff, so extra Band-Aids and stuff like that. Loved that. And then another thing I won't be touching is this wall. I love all of the colors and how they go with my Felt-Rite flowers. So that is what will be staying the same. Quick panorama. So now that I've talked about some things that are staying the same, there are some things that are changing. And one of those being some classroom decor. I liked the colors that I had last year with the theming, but I found an even better one from Teacher Created Resources. So I'm gonna go get a box that has so much decor in it and share it with you, because I think you're all going to see how well it's gonna tie in with my classroom. Let's go get it. I am so excited about this package. Let's see what's inside. So as you can see, I have the cutest decor here. All of this stuff is from Teacher Created Resources. It's from their Cool for School collection, and I am obsessed. So let me dive in and show you what I've got, and then please comment down below any ideas that you have on where they should go around my classroom, because I'm taking down the theme that I had last year, not because I didn't like it, but because this one's adorable, and I am putting it up all around my room. So let's dive into everything that I got. First, I got these two super cute Better Than paper rolls, and one is just composition notebook and the other one's a fun checker, and I just love this. I will use these in my hallway and as well as just like sharing them with my friends. I'm going to keep the same backgrounds that I have in my classroom just because I love the yellow, pink, blue, and black and white. And I'm not going to play with that, but I love these. These are super cute. Next, I have all of these different borders. I don't even know if I can appropriately show you all of them, but they are beautiful. We've got a lot of checkers, a lot of different composition notebooks, and I love them. I think that they're going to go really well with the colors that I already have in my classroom, so I'm very excited about all of those. Let me know if you have a recommendation on what color should go where. I put the rainbow checker with the yellow or the pink. I'll show you all of them and let me know what your thoughts are. Now we're getting into the posters and stuff, which I loved using these last year outside my classroom door. In my comm corner over here, I put up, you can still see it, a mini bulletin board over the window to my team teacher's door. And I'll probably do that with this Better Than paper and papers as well. So I'm excited to do that, and I think it'll turn out really nice and go really well with our colors in here. So one thing I got was a circle letters. This gives me like Miss Katie and elementary vibes. It's got the friendship beads and all of that. I think this will be really fun to write hello or other just bulletin board headers. I think this would be really fun with. Then I got some Cool for School composition books. These could be really good for just putting student names as well as just accents on bulletin boards. Another good accent on bulletin boards could be these, but I'm thinking I might use these little composition notebook papers as locker tags. Another thing I got for accents would be these little bows, and I think I might put these bows with this big welcome bulletin board that I got. So this is the vibe. I think that'll be super cute. I love it. Another big bulletin board I got was this read one. So I don't think I have a great space to put this in my library, but I think I might put it on a bulletin board, and I think it'll be super fun. And then another thing I got was a welcome to our classroom poster. I had one like this outside of my class last year, just in front of the door, and I thought it was really nice. So I think I'll probably put that again in the same space, and it'll look really lovely. This is a affirmation station stuff, and man, it is adorable. I don't actually have an affirmation station. I have a little small mirror above our sink, but I am thinking about an affirmation station. I just can't figure out if I think that they are actually beneficial and for the kids, or if it's just something that teachers like to do for an outfit check. So let me know down below, do you actually like having an affirmation station for your students? Do your students actually use it? Or is it just a trendy thing that teachers like to use so they can check their outfits in the morning? No judgment if that's the case. I just don't know if I need one if that's the case. These are super cute posters. I'll probably put these on our door and in the comm corner. I did this last year, and my students actually helped me hang these up on our door in comm corner last year, and that was a fun thing to have them help me decorate. So I'll probably do some of those on my own, but some with my students, and I think that'll look really great. This says, "You put the cool in school," and this one says, "You are here," which I love that. I love making them feel excited and know that I am excited that they're here. These are more things that could go in like an affirmation station. Do your best, dream big, believe in you, never give up. They're just sweet little messages. So I think these would be super cute. And one fun thing about all of these teacher created resources is they have on the back suggestions on ways you could use them. So this one says you can decorate it with your bulletin boards, you can personalize your learning environment, you can dress up your classroom walls and centers, you can showcase student work with all of this. So I just think that's a cool, helpful tool. It says that on the back of all of them, different ways that you can use these. And then last but not least, I have all of these cutie posters. Have a good day, we can do great things. And my favorite, welcome to our classroom, I'm so glad you're here. So I can't wait. I think that'll be super fun. And then on the back, it does even give some ideas on activities that you can do. So there's the vibe. That's what we're going for this school year. And I am super excited. I think it's going to just liven up my classroom. I think it's going to tie in really well with the colors I already have. And I can't wait. Now, I am going to be giving away a gift card for $25 to Teacher Created Resources. So look down in the description box on how to enter that giveaway. And it's just going to be a little thank you from Teacher Created Resources and for me for being here and supporting me and supporting my family. And I appreciate you all. Let's get into the next step of classroom setup. So I have 3 things I'd like to do today. I would like to, 1, finish just cleaning up my desk and putting everything up on this back counter so it's easier for the custodians to clean. 2, so that's not really classroom setup-y, but it's classroom takedown. I want to take a picture of my classroom library and just brainstorm how I can better set it up, what I can do to make this more successful. I still just haven't cracked the code for classroom library yet. And then 3, I want to look through 2 of the drawers in my file cabinet and see what I can get rid of, because I have been holding on to some things for 9 years now, and I have not used some of them once. So it's time to let go of some of them. Those are going to be the things that I'm trying to do. Maybe, this is a big maybe, I will help my August self and print some stuff for back to school as well. But I only want to be here for about 30 more minutes, and then I want to go home and do a few things before I get my boys. So that is what's on the docket. So let's start by cleaning my back desk and putting things on this counter so we are helping out our custodians that we love. Beautiful. So I have everything over here on the side shelf, and everything else, all of my other surfaces are cleaned off. I'm feeling good about being ready for summer. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some pictures of my classroom library, because like I said, it's just not working. I don't know if I just need to teach it better next year or what, but I just have not cracked the code with classroom library yet. So comment down below if you have any recommendations on how to best organize it, because I feel like I've worked on this so many years and it's still just not quite it. So I'm going to do that, and then we're going to tackle this filing cabinet, and then we'll call it good. So if you're wondering what hasn't been working with the classroom library, before you give me advice, it's basically that kids just don't really know how to put things back, and I don't know how to be more explicit. It's got labels on the side and they still just seem kind of clueless. So they have labels on the side. I've kept groups of big series together, and that seems self-explanatory. I had fiction labels. I'm wondering if I need like fiction E through G as a label, and then like fiction R through S. But everything is just not put back correctly. I don't know if it's just I didn't teach it well, they're too lazy, or what, but something ain't working. So we gotta fix it. All right, let's tackle this filing cabinet now. I'm a little nervous. So welcome to my filing cabinet. This stuff right here, I have kept for years and years and years, and I have no idea why, because I've never used it. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take everything without even thinking about it, because if I think about it too much, I'm going to be like, oh, this looks so good, I could use this in the future. And that's what always happens, and then I just never do it. So I'm gonna just try and take everything without really overthinking it and just put it in the recycling. Or maybe I'll save it to donate. That wouldn't be a bad idea either. That way we'll let it go. We'll have space to store other things that will be better used in here.
The summer came for us and showed us what we lost. And I'm riding to myself.
First filing cabinet done, and the only thing I kept were these few things. We actually love doing word letters, so I kept this. Ad Libs, I need to look at this. I might not keep it, but my kids love Mad Libs, so I want to see if that's what this is. Some good mentor textbooks that we use for like an idea and stuff, and then some handwriting things. That's it. That's really good, I think. I've got a very full basket of things I'm getting rid of. One more to go. August Victoria is already just so thankful for this. Oh, thank you, thank you, June Victoria.
Things you said about things you said. The slowness creeps towards my feet. Within the light the morning brings to clean the remnants of a dream. Shadows you cannot see, I brush aside.
We did it. That one was not nearly as bad. I thought that there would be a lot more in there, but it was mostly just the map paper and stuff that I had saved over the years that I didn't need anymore. So easy peasy. I only saved out of that group this one workbook, which we do like this one that has riddles and stuff. So wow, we are looking good in here. So I'm gonna have so much space next year to organize stuff in the file cabinet. So let me know down below, what do you use your file cabinet for? Because I have two that I use currently, one for colored paper and then another one for curriculum stuff. And then I also have like a curriculum space that I use closer to my desk. I'll show you that in a second. But I'll have two drawers that are open. So let me know what you would use that space for if you were me, because I could use all the advice. All right, let me put this stuff away. Let me move this, and then we'll see what we want to do next. So this drawer right here is what I used last year as my current curriculum drawer, where I would have my book groups here, and then I would have my writing, math, curriculum books there. I might need another one. I'll see, but that's my thought of what I'll continue to do because I really liked this. And then I used this for our daily starter station indoor recess options, and I would swap it out. I loved both of these. These were both great additions to my classroom. I think some of you gifted those to me from my Amazon wish list, which is always linked down below, and I like so appreciate it. You guys also gifted me this, and I loved it. There's just so many things that I've been gifted, thankfully, from all of you, and I've been obsessed with them. I think someone gave me this. It's just, I love you all. So let's sit down. So that's where we're at. We're going to call it good for the day. We did a little reset. We did a little cleaning. We did a little classroom goodies for this setup, and we set August Victoria up for success. So thanks for hanging out with me today. I appreciate you all so very much, and I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a like. And please comment down below anything that you like to do to set yourself up for success in the future, because that was the goal for today. I will be posting another video soon. I'm filming a budget video and what I'm buying with my school budget, probably at the beginning of next week. So stick around, hit that subscribe button if you would like to see that video, and hit that subscribe button if you just want to hang out, because it helps support my channel, and I appreciate you all for being here. Thank you all so much. I hope that this inspired some of you to set yourself up for success. I hope that this just made some of you feel excited for the school year to come, and I hope that you are all enjoying your day, your weekend, your summer, wherever you are. I hope it's a good one, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye everyone.